What is so powerful about St. Camillus is that he wasn't born a saint. He was a rough, worldly man, a soldier, gambler. However, his transformation came from seeing a profound suffering and neglect and realizing he couldn't stand by and do nothing.
St. Camillus was all about compassion. It was the central force in his ministry, and that is really the central force of the Order of St. Camillus and what the Order brings to the world and certainly this campus. Our mission is to provide service to the poor, the sick, and the elderly, and we do that in a very special way with a lot of compassion and love.
One of the most important promises we make to a family when their beloved one moved to St. Camillus is that this is their home, period. We are committed to them for life. That is the promise the St. Camillus Foundation makes possible.
My husband had had a serious automobile accident, and my daughter was concerned that we had a plan, that she knew what we wanted when we couldn't stay in our house anymore. And she pretty much insisted she didn't care where we ended up, but she was insistent we looked at St. Camillus first. Well, we looked at St. Camillus and we never looked anywhere else. A big factor in that was that commitment to a life plan.
When people run out of their own personal funds, when they're getting care in one of our licensed areas, we work closely with them to help them get on a variety of government programs. There is a very, very big gap between what the government programs will pay and what the cost of care actually is. And so that is where benevolent care comes in so that we can make up that gap and continue to care for people in the high quality way that we want to every day.
The reason I decided on St. Camillus is that even though I had looked at different places, St. Camillus offers lifetime care. There's everything here that I need. If I were to need to have assisted living, I could go to that. If I needed memory care, I'm not ready. But if I needed memory care, it's here.
I would say that this continuity of care is so important to me, and as I was looking to come here, that part was so important, because if I needed more care, I would be able to get it. And so that would give me a real positive feeling of continuing to belong at St. Camillus.
Although we certainly have residents that are on benevolent care, everyone at St. Camillus is treated absolutely equally. Everyone is receiving the same high quality care here, and that's certainly a part of our mission.
There is no question that I know I will be treated well. I knew that if I came here and I ran out of money, which could happen if I ended up in skilled nursing or assisted living a long period of time, that I would still be taken care of. St. Camillus never turns anybody out.
I think it's a wonderful thing because it's something that you really don't have to worry about. You should, of course, plan your future the best you can, but we don't know with unforeseen circumstances if something happens that we can't pay for it, that we have a place that we would be able to continue staying here and receive excellent care.
That, I think, is absolutely wonderful, because this may happen to me, and to know that they're not going to say, okay, you run out of money, now you can't live here anymore. Where would I go? What would I do? I am very grateful to the foundation.
It's important to support the foundation, especially for benevolent care, because you never know who's going to need benevolent care. You never know if it's going to be your mom, your dad, your aunt. It's really, really important that we provide that safety net for people, especially as they live longer and longer.
The whole environment is very well laid out. There's so many activities here that if you get bored, it's your own fault.
It is a wonderful community, and we are a community. It isn't just West and East, we are one. That whole sense of community has been really worthwhile.
It's the best decision I ever made. I'm willing to tell anybody you want me to. great this place is.
It is the way a caregiver takes a few extra moments to listen to a resident's story. It is in the way our team rallies to support someone through a difficult health challenge. We see every resident not as a room number, but as a person with a rich history, deserving of profound dignity. And that is the legacy, the living legacy of St. Camillus de Lelis.